They all have different stories of what led them to the military.
I got drafted, went to Vietnam. Half my senior class was in basic training with me. And so here we are, you know, we're 18, 19 years old.
I come from a long line of family members that have been in all the wars dated at least back to the Spanish-American War. So my dad's side has been to Spanish-American War, all the way World War II, Korea, Vietnam, and then I got a cousin that was in Desert Storm and served in Iraq with me too.
And what happened to them while in the service.
I was in the 164th Combat Aviation Group. I was a door gunner in a Huey.
I was blown up by a suicide bomber on February 12, 2010.
I am a veteran of Bosnia, Kosovo, and a 3-time veteran of Iraq.
I came home, I was damaged, you know, because when you fly a helicopter every day for 7 days a week, for how many hours, for how many months, it will mess you up. And it did.
But what is shared is the military family experience.
I don't care if you're in Iraq, Afghanistan, Kosovo, Vietnam. War is war. It may be different parts of the world, but you're still, a war is war, and we all can relate to that.
Part of that experience is the difficulty of dealing with what happened while trying to return to life back at home.
Civilians don't understand exactly what a combat veteran goes through and what they think anymore.
Jenny Baxick served on active duty for 17 years.
When you separate from the service, you miss the camaraderie, and you miss having people that understand you, and being able to talk to people about some of the things that you've been through and you've experienced. And this gives us that.
A building out in the woods in Milan is much more than its 4 walls, carefully crafted interior, and sprawling acres of nature.
This is a very important aspect and a project that helps our veterans who have given the sacrifice to preserve our country.
It has been a labor of love, but the value that it's given to everybody has been very gratifying.
Hickory Hills Veterans Lodge is a place for veterans to get away from the chaos of everyday life and enjoy the camaraderie of a military background. Warren Jackson talked with combat veterans to design the ideal lodge.
Besides the outdoor recreation activity, one of the main focuses that we also do is we do PTSD counseling with the veterans while they're here.
But the veterans say the most therapeutic aspect is just talking around the kitchen table.
That's where the healing happens, as the veterans sit around, they talk, they realize they're not alone. It creates peer-to-peer mentorships and connections that when somebody cuts you off in traffic, instead of maybe having a PTSD moment, you can call a guy you met up here or a gal that you met up here.
It's not the event that you're participating in. It's more of the military family that we reconnect with when we come up here.
This is a real nice place to be, get out, away from real life, and just relax, have fun, and hang out with other veterans.